Xavi Simons to Chelsea confirmed? Leipzig breaks silence after £74 million transfer twist. Welcome to Football Focus. Hope you're all having a great day. Before we kick off, if you love football, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive in. Chelsea Football Club's relentless pursuit of young excellence has taken another seismic step forward as the West London Giants edge closer to completing what could be the most daring and strategic transfer of the summer window. Xavi Simons, the prodigious Dutch playmaker, has emerged as the center of an escalating transfer tug-of-war that now sees Chelsea firmly in the driver's seat following fresh revelations and an official statement from RB Leipzig. It was just a matter of time before the dominoes fell into place. Paris Saint-Germain had reluctantly agreed to trigger their buyback clause for the 21-year-old midfield dynamo, who dazzled in the Bundesliga last season. The initial intention was always to send him back on loan. PSG understood his desire to play regular football in a competitive league. Leipzig was the frontrunner, but Chelsea's £74 million bid has dramatically altered the trajectory of this high-profile saga, forcing all parties to reassess the next move. Leipzig, who had been negotiating a second season-long loan deal for Simons after his electric spell last term, have now issued a public statement that subtly signals a shift in direction, acknowledging that external pressures have compromised their original plan. Quote, "We remain in dialogue with all involved parties," the German club said in their latest official release. Quote, "Simons has made a significant impact at RB Leipzig, and we respect his personal and professional ambitions. The circumstances surrounding his future are now being reassessed in light of new developments." Unquote. That new development is clearly Chelsea. Sources close to Stamford Bridge indicate that the Blues have accelerated talks with PSG, presenting a comprehensive offer that includes an upfront fee in excess of £70 million, performance-related add-ons, and a long-term player development proposal that reportedly impressed the player's entourage. PSG sporting director Luis Campos, who has had a complex relationship with the players' representatives, is said to be open to the sale under one condition: Simons must agree to forfeit any future sell-on clauses or buyback preferences, essentially cutting ties with the Parisians once and for all. The French champions, under pressure to streamline their wage bill while ushering in a new tactical identity under Luis Enrique, are not expected to resist a high-value sale if the player's intentions are aligned. Simons, for his part, is understood to be excited by Chelsea's project under Enzo Maresca. The Blues' new head coach, fresh from a title-winning campaign with Leicester City, has identified Simons as the ideal creative nucleus for his possession-dominant system. A versatile operator who can thrive in central, attacking, and wide midfield roles, Simons fits the mold of the technically gifted, tactically intelligent player that Maresca wants as the heartbeat of his young squad. Chelsea's pitch to the player, reportedly presented during a private meeting in Amsterdam last week, included a clear tactical roadmap, guaranteed minutes, and the opportunity to grow within one of Europe's most ambitious youth-oriented rebuilds. That offer was said to have moved Simons emotionally. He's long admired Chelsea's project and has previously spoken about his love for the Premier League. His personal admiration for players like Cole Palmer, Reece James, and Enzo Fernandez is well documented. Now he has the chance to join them. Insiders at Cobham reveal that the club have already reserved a shirt number for Simons and are preparing to integrate him into the squad before the U.S. tour concludes. Club executives believe the deal is close and that only minor legal formalities remain before an agreement is finalized. Meanwhile, Leipzig's statement has thrown fuel on the fire. Their words were calculated but unmistakable. Quote, "We are grateful for Simons' contributions. However, we understand the complexities of modern football." Unquote. Should his journey take him elsewhere, he leaves us with our respect and admiration. The message reads like a goodbye. The reality is, Leipzig cannot compete financially with Chelsea, not on wages, not on ambition, and certainly not on the promise of Premier League football. And while Simons enjoyed his time in Germany, the pull of London, the intensity of English football, and the prestige of the Premier League have proven decisive. Chelsea fans have exploded with excitement across social media. "Xavi Simons is the final piece to our puzzle," tweeted one supporter. "He's the creative spark we've missed since Eden Hazard." Others have already started mock-ups of Simons in Chelsea blue, photoshopping him next to fellow young stars like Christopher Nkunku and Noni Madueke. The buzz is real, and the anticipation is intensifying by the hour. Maresca, typically reserved in press conferences, dropped a not-so-subtle hint after Chelsea's last preseason friendly. When asked about the midfield situation, he said, "We're close to bringing in someone special, someone who can unlock games and make others better." Those in the know believe that quote was tailor-made for Simons. The Dutchman's stats last season in the Bundesliga were elite: 10 goals, 13 assists, a pass completion rate above 85%, and the third highest dribble success rate among attacking midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues. But it's not just the numbers that make him special. Simons has a gravity about him. He draws defenders in, manipulates space, and sees passes no one else does. He plays football like a choreographed dance, with precision, flair, and arrogance. At just 21, his maturity is startling. His leadership on the pitch is matched by a quiet confidence off it. At PSG, he was tipped to eventually replace Neymar as the club's talisman, but politics and pathway uncertainty led to his departure. At Leipzig, he proved he was too good to be a loanee. Now, at Chelsea, he's ready to be the future. PSG, as it stands, have not made an official comment on Chelsea's offer, but multiple French outlets claim that the club officials believe the transfer is inevitable and that Simons' decision will be respected. One key hurdle remains: Simons' personal terms. While reports indicate he has verbally agreed to Chelsea's offer, final paperwork is yet to be signed. His agent, Rafaela Pimenta, known for her meticulous handling of young superstars, is in London to finalize the deal. Her presence is seen as the final green light. Meanwhile, Chelsea's commercial department is already planning rollout visuals, media day preparations, and a potential unveiling video involving Stamford Bridge's Youth Academy stars to symbolize the club's new direction. It's more than a signing, it's a statement. With Simons, Chelsea are reinforcing their status not just as a buying club, but as an elite talent incubator. And for a player who has always chosen development over hype, that makes all the difference. The next 48 hours are expected to be decisive. The Blues have already cleared out space in midfield, sending Cesare Cazadei on loan and fielding offers for Conor Gallagher. Everything is aligning for Simons. And now, with Leipzig stepping aside and PSG willing to cash in, the stage is set. Chelsea believe they've won the race, the fans are ready, the Premier League is calling, and Xavi Simons, once the crown jewel of Barcelona's La Masia and then PSG's next big hope, is finally set to become the centerpiece of Chelsea's new era. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Football Focus YouTube channel for more update news.